All right, what's going on? Let's talk about the biggest problem in high ticket sales programs right now. Now, I'm not talking about all the programs, okay? I'm talking about most of the programs. So, the issue that I have is that most programs don't teach the clients, the students, how to actually land a job, land a role in high ticket sales. But before we kind of discuss that and why that matters so much, let me preface this entire video by saying there are really two bubbles of sales coaches, right? So there's two bubbles of sales coaches. The first one is sales coaches who are helping existing sales reps get better. So that's one bubble. The second bubble in the high ticket sales space is those sales coaches, specifically in the high ticket sales space, selling it as an opportunity to make money online. Now, this video is not talking about the first group which I mentioned. This video is specific to the second group, which is these individuals, these people who are telling people to become a high ticket closer or a high ticket appointment setter and make money online, and presenting this as a make money online opportunity. Now, what you need to realize, okay, is that appointment setting or closing requires you to master two skills. That's it. It's just, if you think about it, it's just two skills. A third bonus one, which I'll mention, but really it's two skills. The first skill is the actual skill of sales. So your actual ability to be able to set appointments, your actual ability to close deals. That goes without saying. The one that gets overlooked the most is your ability to land a role. Yes, your ability to actually go out there and land a role. The problem is most programs, again, we're talking about a specific type of program, which I mentioned earlier. Those programs, they just teach you the skill itself, but they don't teach you how to land a role. Now, on the surface, some of you might be saying, why is that problematic? What's the problem with that? Isn't that like normal? They're teaching me the skill. Isn't that enough? It's not enough though, because if I told you, if you came to me and said, Jawad, I want to join high ticket sales, and I just said to you, yeah, sure, man, I'll teach you high ticket sales, but I only teach you the skill itself. How are you going to go out there and land a job? Okay, now I want to take you back to my college days because I think this is an interesting perspective that you'll get. In college, we had to take a course. Okay, that course taught us how to make our resume, how to make our cover letter, how to optimize our social media, our bios. One of those courses literally made us make a LinkedIn. I didn't even have a LinkedIn until I was in college, and they made that course, told us make a LinkedIn, upload your resume on there. I didn't know these things. And so, as a result, I learned the skill of landing roles, of marketing myself in the market. The problem is that if you can't land a role, you could be potentially, hypothetically, you could be the best closer, you could be the best appointment setter. But because you don't have the skill of landing roles, guess what ultimately happens to an individual like this? They are wasted talent because it takes them forever to land a role. And by the time they land a role, it's usually there's rust on their skill and it takes them too long, and then they work, and they ultimately, they'll reach their end, goals, but they'll waste way too much time to get there. And that's my problem with the current space and the way that programs are being sold. So I don't have a problem if someone says, I'm going to teach you this skill, and just sells you a program like that. But the problem becomes when they sell it as an opportunity to make money online, but they only teach you half the job, which is they'll teach you the skill. That's great. No one's denying that. And that's a story for a different day, because I think a lot the way that they teach is also flawed, which I'll talk about. But if we were to just focus surface level, the biggest problem is if I even learn the skill, and let's just say the method of teaching the skill is perfect, if I don't know how to go out there and land a role, I will not be able to land a role. And that is absolutely going to damage my ability to excel in this field of high ticket sales. So, one thing that I would really suggest is learning the skill of being able to go out there and actually land a role. And the reason why this is so important, guys, is if you want to be here long term, I've been in this industry 5 or so years on and off, coming into my 6th year now. We're already, a couple months into this year. So, you know, the only reason I've been able to stay here and have the longevity that I've had, it all comes down to one thing. And that one thing, guys, is my ability to be able to market and sell myself. Because the skills are there. But the skills are not what most people are lacking. Most people are lacking the ability to go out there and sell themselves. Now, if this is something that you want help with, you want help in being able to land a role, okay, and you want to learn the trifecta, which I like to call it, the trifecta of landing a role, and you want to learn the framework and the systems, then you can book a call using the link in the description below. That's a direct call with me. I'll break down what the trifecta looks like and how it could possibly help you. And that's again, I'm just being upfront. Yes, I will coach you, I will show you how it works. And if you're interested in learning how to actually apply the trifecta, get the plug and play system for yourself, then there is a payment involved. Again, nobody's hiding anything here. I'm not, hiding anything. I help sales reps land a role. That is my expertise. I'll see you all in the next video. But again, if you're sick and tired of applying to jobs, not landing them, and you can't figure out what's actually happening to you, then book that call. Let's figure it out together. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.